Monday Hoops. Coming up, the Spaniard, Pau Gasol, and the Los Angeles Lakers go up against the Miami Heat and their ultra-skilled power forward, Chris Bosh. Los Angeles, Miami, coming up next.
And there's Phil Jackson with some pregame instructions for his players. It's the Los Angeles Lakers on the road in this interconference battle. We are live at the American Airlines Arena, where the Heat have home court advantage. We're glad you could tune in with us on this Monday night with Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. And now the Lakers starting group. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. Artest, Gasol, and Bynum are the front court. And for the Heat, LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. Mike Miller is out there with Dwayne Wade and Anthony. This Heat team really had to ride D-Wade's shoulders last year.
Well, nothing new there, Kevin. I mean, they really leaned on him for a lot of things. Everything in the stat sheet was something Dwayne had to do. Score, rebounding, assist, defense. I think some players got a little too used to leaning on him and expecting him to make every play.
Sometimes you stand around and wait for him to bail you out.
That's right, and you become a spectator instead of a playmaker.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. It's one of the smartest offensive teams in the league that they're facing today, so he wants his guys to play just as smart defensively. We've got to be ready for anything, he said, because there are just so many ways they can beat you.
Thank you, Doris. I get the feeling here, Clark, there's a lot more to be done here.
Well, one of the best ways to bother a shooter is to make him uncomfortable. Make him catch the ball where he doesn't want it.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant. Brought to you by Sprite, the Sprite Slam Cam on the replay.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
On defense, the Lakers. Kobe Bryant, one of the true superstars of the NBA.
And he's been at this for a long time, Kevin. I mean, named by multiple sporting news organizations as the NBA Player of the Decade from 2000 to 2009.
What an honor.
A tremendous honor and well-deserved.
Now Fisher, following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep. DeBryant. Over Wade, and again, Kobe Bryant. Kobe's got his second bucket.
He makes such intelligent plays with the basketball. Always aware, always a threat to score.
Fisher against Wade. Here's Bosh. The shot is off. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. About 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Wade against Fisher. Back to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. 4 on the clock. Kept alive. Deflected. It's stolen by Wade.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he...
Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
Oh, my goodness. Nobody stopped the ball. The D made that much too easy for him.
And the Heat making a change here. Ilgauskas is checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Odom comes in for Andrew Bynum. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. Here's Kobe. Covered by Miller and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Kobe Bryant, one of the great players and one of the great winners in NBA history.
Without question, individually a 12-time All-Star, 10-time All-Defensive Player, the league MVP in 08, and winning well. How about 3 straight championships alongside Shaquille O'Neal, 2000 to 2002, and then another in 2009 and 2010 as well.
What a resume. Now here's LeBron. Over Artest. Blocked. Kobe against Miller. Miller against Kobe. And smashed down.
Ooh, he just toasted the defender and then applied the jam. Gave the D a mouthful on that one.
Looking at this Laker team, along with Dallas, LA had the best record against the East of all the Western Conference teams.
And Kevin, not surprisingly, those were your top 2 seeds in the West when the regular season came to an end.
So it's the Lakers now, after Dwayne Wade's miss. Blake with it. Pass to Kobe. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wade.
He knew exactly where the ball was going and got a hand on it.
Going back to the Lakers' East record, having a good or even greater interconference record is a key to winning just at the beginning your division.
Yes, and not only your division, but beyond that, Kevin, if you want to win the West, you need to be able to beat teams from the East, and that's exactly what they did.
And these conferences take great pride overall in the kind of teams they have, and I think right now it's fair to say that the West has a little bit of an advantage over
I think that's been the case for most of the last decade when you take a look at it.
Here's
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day for that one. Now that was a dunk.
he certainly put a little something extra into that slam.
Little added pizzazz.
Here's Wade after the basket by the Lakers. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Lakers champions now 2 years running, but they face a new powerhouse in this Miami Heat team with the vaunted trio of LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. These two teams have been eager to test each other out, and guys, you never know. This game could be an NBA Finals preview. Back to you.
It's the matchup we've all been waiting for. Thank you, Doris. Both teams deciding to change it up. Blake with it, covered by LeBron. Here's Fisher. Pass to Bynum. Just 5 on the clock. Gasol backing down from the right block. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're really doing a nice job, a really good job of getting everything they want in this quarter. Just good, solid basketball.
LeBron outside. Bosh with it. Over to Gasol. Shots good by Bosh. Bosh has got his first 2 points of the night.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Lakers leading by 4. And here's Fisher. Back to Bynum. He dumps it off. Gasol backing down. The jump hook. First quarter over, and big numbers up on the board. Lakers lead by 4.
They've dominated the glass early on, and that's always a good sign. Rebounding is an effort stat, and they've shown tremendous effort so far.
More great action when we return. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. Here's Kobe. 10 points for him. So with Gasol on the bench. This is Phil Jackson's lineup. Odom plays the 4 with Bynum at the center. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. And Barnes.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Here's Chalmers. The question last year, at least one of the questions was, would the Lakers, Clark, still be as successful with swapping out Artest for Trevor Ariza?
And that's a legitimate question because you never know how the dynamics of a team change when you change personnel.
Right.
So clearly it was something that was going to be a work in progress. It remained to be seen, but I think the play of the Lakers in the postseason kind of answered that. Ron brought an element of toughness and physicality. Now, he can be a little wayward and a little bit of he can be a little wayward with some of his decisions, but typically he overcomes that with his effort and his tenacity and his versatility, I think, at the defensive end of the floor.
And an older guy for a younger, promising, rising player like and Kobe throws it down hard.
Plays like that are what makes this league so great. He's a special player.
I don't care if you're a fan of another team. You have to admire someone, Clark, who can make those types of plays.
Fantastic pass for the alley-oop. You got to love that action.
Looks like they've worked on that one before, Clark.
Yeah, they've done it countless times.
And there's the bucket, good for 2. Kobe's got 16 points.
That's a nice double clutch move there on the layup.
Here's Chalmers. Haslam, guarded by Odom. It's blocked. Now Fisher. Pass to Kobe. Gets the bucket. He's got 18.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, Pau Gasol's so gifted, but Kobe Bryant said, I get on him a lot because I don't want him to be comfortable just being a great player. I think he can be even better. He has so much talent. Offensively and defensively, he can do so many things. I want to see him take another step. When asked about who his favorite player in the NBA was, Kobe's response, guys, Pau Gasol.
They've become a terrific tandem. Thanks, Doris. Kobe draws the double. Clock is at 3.
Over House.
And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's absolutely been unstoppable this quarter.
The Heat trail by 8. Timeout called, the Heat. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Wade. Guarded by Blake. Miller. Now Ilgauskas inside. And jammed in for 2 good eyes and hands there. Set it up.
Despite his height, he's choosy with his dunks. But when he does, make way.
Well, this guy is a real pro. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, 7'3", 13th year out of Lithuania, Clark. Last season, he set a record for games played in a Cleveland Cavs uniform. Special player.
Yeah, he really is, and one of the most popular players in the history of Cleveland sports teams, not just the Cavaliers. He was traded away around the trading deadline in the Antoine Jameson trade, was waived and then returned to the team. But he started to show his age a little bit, but a remarkable career considering the foot injuries he had early on.
Those are good points. LeBron's shot is good. Here's Kobe. 20 points for him. Covered by Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Kobe against Miller.
Good job hustling here. I mean, making the extra effort. When you're down, you have to do all of the little things, Kevin.
And they do have a slight disadvantage on the boards. Kobe against Wade. The 3 from LeBron. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. On the wing, Kobe. Wade is covering. Kobe against Wade. Shot's good by Kobe. Kobe's got 22 points.
Right now, their offense is playing through him, actually going through him just about every time, and he's answered the call with tremendous play.
Here's Wade, and it's Miami with another.
Well, they're down right now in the game here, but they've been doing a really good job of getting open and knocking down their shots. And that's a big improvement over how they came out of the gates.
That'll do it for the first half.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. 22 points and 1 rebound. He's rolling, trying to put them on his back right here.
Live from Miami, we're back in a moment.
And a fun game going on in Miami as HP presents our halftime report. A strong first half for the Lakers. Effortless scoring, their field goal percentage is sky high. Kobe's been lights out in the first 2 quarters. No surprise, we all know he can score. And for the Heat, it's a grinded out effort. Their bench is making the most of their minutes. And right now, the scoring's been unbelievable. Getting it done early, D. Wade. He has 6 points, getting things done on the defensive end too. lot of points being put up between these two tonight. They're both leading the way in scoring for their teams. And that's it for now. We'll send you back out to the second half. Thanks so much for watching the HP Halftime Report.
And now the third quarter about to begin. Here's Kobe. 22 points for him. You know, Clark, considering the Heat were a team with so many free agents, a lot of whom knew they might not be coming back, they had remarkable chemistry in their locker room.
Yeah, I think that's a credit to the character of the players, but also the coaching staff. But they did a great job of playing unselfishly and focusing on wins over individual numbers. And I think you'd have to give a lot of that credit to the leadership of Dwayne Wade, quite honestly, Kevin.
LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. D-Wade out there with Mike Miller and Anthony. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Poked away. Here's LeBron. Over Artest. Blocked. And Clark, to expand on what you just said, a lot of the free agents were established veterans. Teams know what they can do individually. So the best thing they can do career-wise is just win.
Yeah, I agree with you there. That's a great point, Kevin. But also it speaks to the organizational leadership from the front office. And then you go into the locker room with Dwayne Wade. When the organization itself feels stable, I think the players can settle in and focus on the things that are going to give you the best chance to win.
LeBron's shot is good. Last season, another dominant offensive showing by Dwayne Wade. He's one of the very best in the business.
And has been since he stepped foot in the league. Last year, 5th in the league in scoring at almost 27 a game. He was top 10 in assists and 4th in free throws made.
Boy, some impressive numbers.
Very much so.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bynum, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
He is an absolute beast off the low block. And whoever's guarding him, I feel sorry for him.
And Clark, you mentioned how Wade always gets to the free throw line.
Yeah, he does a good job. Actually, he was 3rd in the league in and one, 74 of them, where he got fouled and converted the free throw. He's quick, he's strong, and he has a knack for finishing through contact.
Now you took the words right out of my mouth.
That's what I'm supposed to do, partner.
And again, LeBron missing.
He just hasn't been able to get on track in this game. Not like he would like to. He's a much better shooter than he's shown.
Now here's Kobe. 24 points for him. Can't extend the lead to double digits.
An outstanding pick there, and he still couldn't get the basket. Next time he gets a look that good, he's got to make it count.
Wade kicks to James. He's covered by Fisher. Miller outside. Here's Anthony. Slams it through.
And look at how he posed on the rim for a few seconds after that one. That's never going to endear you to your opponents. They don't like that kind of stuff.
No, he was enjoying that one so much he didn't want to let go.
Yeah, I think he was throwing salt in the wound, though.
Here's Kobe. Oh!
That was the old Matador defense right there. Olay.
Why so passive? The defenders need to show some determination.
I agree.
LeBron against Artest. And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty to watch him just rise up and put it down.
Clark, doesn't it look like he's always having fun out there?
Yeah, he's having a party. I mean, they might need to stock a spare backboard when this guy comes to town.
From deep. And Artest with the basket on the assist from Kobe. Artest's got his first 3 points of the game. And here we go with Dwayne Wade. He has 6. You know, the Heat lost to the Celtics last year. Clark really made them look in the mirror, I would think.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, Dwayne Wade was put in a tough spot last season because not a single other player on that team consistently could command a double team, much less concerted defensive attention, so that made it really hard for Dwayne Wade.
LeBron with it. 8 points for him.
The defense anticipated the kick out the whole time.
Got the dunk and the foul.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Miami. And he makes the free throw. The need to get Wade some help, that was really exposed, I think, in the playoffs against the Celtics.
Yeah, it was clearly obvious, Kevin. I mean, you've got to have another guy that can produce points consistently in that mid-teen to above range. And, you know, Boston with this defense, one player will not beat the Boston Celtics defense. I mean, that's been proven. They're too good defensively. You've got to have multiple ways to attack that stalwart defense.
That's a 24-second violation, and they'll turn it over. The Heat trail by 5. And here's Wade. It's dumped off. Here's Miller, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Andrew Bynum.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Well, it's obvious they've definitely come out ahead when it comes to rebounding in this particular contest. Boxing out, good positioning, and then pursuing the pump.
Artest the pass to Gasol. Working on Bosch. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it up. It's Gasol missing.
Normally he sinks that shot. His mid-range game is excellent. He just misfired that time.
Here's Wade, and he flushes it down with one hand.
Took advantage of a little bit of lax defense right there.
Well, those chances are usually not going to go by the wayside. Here's Artest, and no good trying to get that one. And so this one is tightly contested as we end the third. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Well, he's been slashed into the rim and ripping down some vicious jams. They've yet to find an answer for him. He's just carving them up.
Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, well, the spark in this one, Kobe Bryant. He'll no doubt be trying to build on what has been a fantastic performance for him. So far as the game hangs in the balance, we'll see if he can do it again, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Tremendous first 3 quarters.
Boy, that boy's been on fire. There's just no other way to put it. On fire.
Here's Wade. So for the Lakers right now, Steve Blake and Kobe Bryant in the backcourt. Odom at the 4 and Powell at the 5. And Barnes.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Here's Blake. Outside, Kobe. Covered by LeBron. Barnes kicks it to Odom. From deep three-point range. What a shot! And the Lakers lead by 6. And Miami has possession. They trail by 6. Barnes gets the reach-in call. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wade. Fires from the elbow. It stays here. And Miami has possession. 6-point game. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Bullseye!
He's starting to pick up his game in this half.
Here's Kobe. Right side, Kobe puts the hammer down.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
The Heat trail by 6. Timeout called, the Heat. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Erik Spoelstra address his team. He told his squad to continue taking it inside, saying, fellas, they've left the front door wide open. Let's go in there and take it for everything we can. A sound strategy. We'll see if they can keep it up, Kevin.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Haslam, Odom on him. Just 4 to shoot. Haslam can't get it to go.
I think the defense was crowding him a little bit, threw him off some, so he had to fade just to get room to shoot, and then couldn't adjust.
And here's Fisher. And Bynum backing in. And he makes the basket. So one free throw coming up as they'll try to make it a three-point play. The and one is good, so a three-point play that time. Here's Chalmers. 2:58 left in the game. He dishes it. It's House outside. The shot, no good. Lakers leading by 9. Now Blake. Over Chalmers. Blake misses. Guarded now by Lamar Odom. Fisher against Chalmers. Jones, that's for 2. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Jones has got his first bucket of the night. So it's the Lakers now. They've led by as much as 10. Jones against Artest. Here's Bynum. Flushes it in.
Nice bucket there. He isn't naturally quick, but he's deceptive. He kept the defense off balance and then took it to the rack.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're losing by 9. 1:59 left in the fourth. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Chalmers. He's covered by Fisher. Jacks up a 3. Chalmers' shot is no good.
They've really done a great job securing the rebounds, Kevin.
Yeah, they got the advantage right now, Clark, +5. Fisher against LeBron. Here's Kobe. Goes up. Some solid defense from Bosch. The Heat trail by 9. Chalmers with it. LeBron outside. Kept alive.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Here's Kobe. And with a basket this trip, he'd have 30 points for the game. It's stolen by Wade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Sinks the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Wade.
2 big free throws to cut into that lead. Now they need to get back and play some solid D.
And here's Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Less than 1 minute left. Wade against Kobe. Miller with the double team. Artest. Here's Odom, and he lays that one up and in. Odom's got his second bucket of the night.
Kevin, over the course of the game, they've gotten it done. This should be an insurmountable lead.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 7. 39 seconds left in the game. Here's Wade. And it's Wade slamming it down.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. And so they will intentionally foul him. Here's Kobe. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Gets them both, and it's a 7-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. He drained them all to raise the lead. Kevin, not much they can do right now. Time is not on their side. That's right, fella. Don't be afraid to power it down.
Yeah, Clark, a good counter at the end of that play. sinks the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Two for 2, and it's a 7-point ball game. Here's Chalmers. And you know, time running out on him, Clark. It doesn't look good. Miller outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Miller's got his second basket of the night. And so they'll try to extend the game with the intentional foul here.
Yep, they'll send them to the line and hope for some misses. That's their only hope right now.
Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. Perfect from the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Talk about a clutch free throw, Kev. That one just might have sealed the game.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 6. 15 seconds left to the fourth. Here's LeBron. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
A tough break there, Kevin, but frankly, they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit anyhow.
Sinks the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Can't connect on number 2. Now LeBron. From deep. And it's Miller missing.
Kevin, even with his shooting ability, you can't settle for long-range bombs like that.
And so the Lakers take the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark and Doris and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
It's automatic. Oh, let's go. Oh, yeah. I'm conquering anybody with a lack of confidence, conjuring up cooperatives that reside in my providence. Root for me cause I'm in your residential, and everybody want a picture like I am presidential. There's no one that's not against them, still there is no competition, cause I'm the greatest, and winning for me is so repetitious. Recognize them, replacing your seat on the throne is what I specialize in. You got the title, but I'm the one that's gonna jeopardize it. Count your A's